The mouth of the alley yawned, dark and hungry. A single flickering streetlight did little to pierce the gloom. It felt colder here, always a few degrees colder, as if the sun's warmth dared not touch this place. He hesitated, then pushed through, the stench of stale beer and something else, something rotten, assaulting his nose. He knew this alley like the back of his hand. A shortcut, his father had called it. Saved 5 minutes, maybe 10. He'd been taking it since he was a kid, cutting through on his way home from school, later from work. Never liked it, not really, but it was quicker, always quicker. His footsteps echoed on the damp pavement, the only sound besides the distant drone of traffic. He kept his head down, collar pulled up, hands shoved deep in his pockets. Just another face in the city trying to get home, trying not to be noticed. A shiver ran down his spine. It wasn't just the cold, a prickle of unease, like being watched. He quickened his pace, the echo of his own footsteps the only company in the oppressive silence. Then he heard it. Another set of footsteps. Behind him, heavy, deliberate, keeping pace. He risked a glance over his shoulder. Nothing. Just shadows, deep and impenetrable, hiding whatever lurked within. The footsteps continued, steady, measured, echoing his own. He stopped. The footsteps stopped. His heart hammered against his ribs, a frantic drumbeat in the silence. He strained to listen, holding his breath, every nerve ending on high alert. The silence stretched, thick and heavy. He could hear the blood pounding in his ears, the rasp of his own breath, but the footsteps were gone. He fumbled in his pocket for his phone, a lifeline in the growing darkness. The screen remained stubbornly black. Dead. Of course. Typical. Panic clawed at his throat, threatening to choke him. He shook the phone as if willing it back to life. The battery icon flickered briefly, a mocking reminder of its uselessness. Then, impossibly, the screen flickered again. This time, a message glowed, stark white against the black. A single line of text, from an unknown number. His blood ran cold. "Don't turn around." The words hung in the air, heavy with unspoken menace. He stared at the message, his mind reeling, searching for an explanation. A prank? A wrong number? But who would send a message like that, and how did they know? He could feel it now, a presence behind him, close enough to touch. His breath hitched in his chest, a strangled gasp escaping his lips. He didn't need to turn around to know he wasn't alone. Then, soft and low, barely audible above the pounding of his own heart, he heard it, breathing, right behind him.